2024 Game Awards just ended, and it has to be one of the best Game Awards that we have ever gotten. I am lost for words, the amount of reveals that we got in this show. So there was a lot of games announced. So I would tell you to go watch the show. It is like 4 hours long. It's ridiculously long. So that's what this video is for, to kind of give you a breakdown of the best games that were shown. So let's go over the games that I feel most excited about. And if the game that you're most excited about isn't on here, please let me know in the comments down below, because I might not be familiar with that franchise, or I just completely missed it because the show is so long. So to start off the list, let's talk about Turok Origins. I never played Turok growing up, but I played it on my Switch a couple months ago, and I really enjoyed it. It gave me Wolfenstein, Doom type of vibes, definitely the old school kind of gameplay. But instead of fighting demons, you killed dinosaurs, and it looks like Turok Origins is keeping that vibe of killing dinosaurs, but this time in third person. The gameplay looks amazing and the graphics look awesome. It looks like you get a good mix of prehistoric weapons like crossbows and swords, and some guns too. So they're definitely moving away from the OG Turok gameplay and going into something more third person, which I'm all for. I think this looks really unique and it looks fun. And I don't think we have enough dinosaur games in 2024, and moving to 2025, there needs to be more dinosaur games. I don't really mess with the dinosaur evolution games or the Jurassic Park evolution games as they're coming out. So this looks like a great step, and I am very excited for this game. And the next game on my list is Slay the Spire 2. If you have not played Slay the Spire 1, I highly suggest it. Whether you're into card games or not, it is so worth it. It's so much fun, especially if you are into Balatro this year. It was nominated as one of the Game of the Year contenders. And Slay the Spire is very similar to Balatro. I don't want to get into which one is better because I do love both of them. But Slay the Spire is probably easier to recommend for those who are in the fantasy and like that kind of art style. And for those of you who don't know the gameplay, it is a roguelike. So it's like Hades, where you go in there and you go as far into the dungeon as you can. And when you die, you get new cards for your decks, and it goes on and on and on until you become so OP that you can win a run. Again, this video isn't a Slay the Spire video, but I seriously go check it out. It's really cool, and I'm really excited for Slay the Spire 2. Now let's jump into the juicy stuff. We have The Witcher 4 confirmed with Ciri as the playable protagonist. I'm gonna be honest, I'm really excited to finally see Witcher 4 being announced, but I think we all kind of knew this was going to happen. I think a couple weeks ago, CD Projekt Red announced that they were going to release Witcher 4. They're working on Witcher 4, but they were hush hush on who the protagonist was. And I think like Geralt's voice actor tweeted that he was in the game, but not the main character. So everybody was kind of just assumed like, yeah, it's a Ciri game. So we all kind of knew, but it's really exciting to finally get confirmation, and it looks great. I mean, we didn't get any gameplay, we just got like a cinematic trailer, but it looks awesome. Ciri's all grown up and she looks like she's a full-on Witcher now. I'm really excited to see what they do with her character. I absolutely love Witcher 3. Seriously, if you watch any of my like Switch videos, you know that I've played through Witcher 3 a bunch of times on my Switch, on PS5, on PC. Like, I bought the game like as many times as I bought Skyrim. Absolutely love Witcher. I put Witcher 3 very, very high on my top favorite games. So I'm all for Witcher 4. I am so excited, and I'm really glad that we got this trailer. But it's not done yet, because after the Witcher 4 trailer, we got the trailer for Elden Ring Night Reign. I'm still trying to process the fact that we got this trailer. So I posted a short quickly after the trailer came out, and I was really excited. I was out of breath. My blood pressure went up, but we got a little bit more news on the game now. So it looks like it is a standalone Elden Ring game, but it is a spin-off of Elden Ring. And it looks like Miyazaki may not have contributed much to the game, which is a little sus. I'm really hoping that we're not getting a Dark Souls 2 kind of game, but After seeing the trailer, I don't think we are. And the gameplay looks amazing. It looks great. So it looks like they got what, it looks like they got Elden Ring and added to it. And it looks like it's full co-op. So instead of having to summon somebody, you can probably enter a lobby or a world with somebody and not have to worry about them dying. I don't know what that means. So I don't know what the co-op is going to look like, but I am optimistic. I'm excited, and I'm happy that it's happening. I'm happy that it's happening. I am. So let's pray together now that the game is not Dark Souls 2. I'm holding on. I think we're gonna be okay. I think we're okay, and I think we're all okay to be excited because it's FromSoft, baby. It's Elden Ring. We're gonna be good. We'll be good. We'll be good. Next game I want to talk about is because I think this game looks interesting, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. It's the Game of Thrones King's Road. Is that what it's called? King's Road? Yeah. I don't. So I don't know exactly how I feel about this game right now, but I want to know more about it, if that makes sense. I don't know if I like that there are actual like Game of Thrones characters there, like Jon Snow and Jaime and Cersei. And there's just like this random guy that we don't know, but apparently like he meant a lot to them. That I don't know if I mess with that, but I do want more Game of Thrones. Like I wanted more Game of Thrones. I think Game of Thrones is still a strong franchise and it can probably do a revival of some sorts, but I don't know if this is what it needs. I don't think so. And the graphics look kind of janky. Didn't look that great. It was kind of a little sus. So I'm not 100. I don't know. We're gonna wait on that. So we'll see how that looks. But yeah, I wanted to mention it because I'm interested, but I don't know if I will like it. We got gameplay of Borderlands 4. That was a thing. We saw gameplay. It looks like literally every other Borderlands game. So whether you will like that depends on whether you like Borderlands. I don't know exactly how I feel about it just yet. I need to see more, maybe more of the story, because Borderlands kind of just bores me now. I don't know if I'm going to be jumping on this one right away. The ability that they showed in the end of the trailer looked really cool, but that was like the only cool thing that I felt like I saw. So I am a little skeptical, but I think it's important to note that Borderlands 4 has gameplay out now. We can see what that looks like. Okami is another game that was announced and was very, very hyped up. And I love the original Okami game, but the way they hyped it up in the game show, I don't know if it actually is that hype for a lot of people, if that makes sense. I like Okami a lot and I really enjoyed the original. I just don't know if it had like that oomph that they were looking for when they announced it. Either way, I don't know if the game's just called Okami sequel. If so, that's based, but that's really exciting. I don't think we saw any gameplay or anything like that, so we know it exists, which is cool, and I'm excited for that. And the last major announcement that we're going to talk about in this video is Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. It's Naughty Dog's newest IP, and it looks like it's set in the future, which is really cool. My major complaint was all the product placements in the trailer, and I wonder how much product placements will be in the actual game. That's honestly my biggest complaint. Everything else looked pretty cool. The graphic looked amazing, which is nobody's surprise. And the gameplay, I don't know what it is going to be like, but it looks like it will be close combat and shooting, kind of like The Last of Us, but you get like a lightsaber this time. Look, I wasn't the biggest fan of The Last of Us 2, so I'm sorry, but just like CD Projekt Red, I'm not giving up on them just yet. I'm gonna let them, give them another chance with this game. I'm excited for it, and I cannot wait to see more. But if there is any games that I missed that you think I should know about, like I know the developers that made Like a Dragon are coming out with the new game. I can't remember the name of it right now, but that game looks really cool. So there's a lot of other games that, like, there's just so many other games that were announced that I'm totally blanking on right now. Let me know in the comments down below so I can rewatch those trailers and maybe make a short and talk about them there. But yeah, anyways, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching my yapping video. I literally just finished watching the Game Awards and I wanted to talk about all these games because this is an exciting moment. The Game Awards, unironically, is not a meme anymore. It seems like people are taking it really serious now, and there is a lot of money being pumped into it. Thank you so much for hearing me yap. I appreciate it, and if you like the content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. In this channel, we talk a lot about yeah, handheld hardware and games and all the stuff, and I really hope you join me on my journey. We are at like 700 subs, almost at 800, so if we can hit 800 by the end of the year, that'd be really cool. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. Hugs and kisses.